Mabuhay ug madaya. Thank you so much for having me, Sir Carlo.
Hello po sa lahat ng viewers, si Sir Carlo. Mabuhay ug madaya.
One of the purpose of the human life is to serve.
I couldn't say no, so now I'm here.
It really wasn't in the cards for me to join a pageant. You know what? I'm already 25. Yes, of course. I have so many memories there. Of course.
So why?
Tapos nag-interview pag yung kasama yung kumawa, kasi sikat kayo ni sila nga media dadto.
You're always solo flight and I cannot imagine doing those things, no? You're so doing those things.
Mayong adlaw, mabuhay o madayaw gikan sa dakbayan sa Davao. And we are here once again for another edition of our one-on-one heart-to-heart interview here on the Kadangpan Digital Facebook page, YouTube channel, and the Kadangpan Digital Network Facebook page. I know, so since the Araw ng Dabaw celebration is coming this March, I know there are a lot of exciting activities and surprises that awaits us Dabawenyos and non-Dabawenyos alike. But before the reign will end by March, we will all have a heart-to-heart, no-holds-barred interview together with a concurrent Mutya ng Davao 2025 and her court. So we will introduce them starting from the owner of Pristine Paradigm, Pag-asa ng Dabaw 2025, Katriana Batu! Yay! Next is, of course, the project manager of Bridge to Reef Incorporated and, of course, a graduate of Philippine Nikki Jinkai. Ladies and gentlemen, Diwa ng Dabaw 2025, Gabrielle Tautho! And last but far from least, she is the concurrent Mutya ng Davao 2025 paralegal at the office of Counselor Jessica Cookie Bunguyan. And of course, she is also a very bright woman. None other than from Barangay 19B Poblacion, Rebekah Gail Celis. Yay! Hello, ladies. But first and foremost, I would like to mandatorily greet you. Mayong adlaw, mabuhay ug madayaw. Yes, of course. So, the microphone is prepared for you. So, ito, kumustahan na? As, of course, your reign is about to end this March. But, kumusta naman within the past 10 months to be exact since fulfilling your responsibility as the Ambassadresses of Davao City? Let's all start off with Katriana Batu, please.
For me, the past 10 months or so has been like a whirlwind, and it was really fulfilling to kind of experience being a government employee kahit na like almost 1 year lang. I had fun wearing the blue polo employee shirt and going to Madayao, Davao, and being involved in reporting the news, as most especially being involved sa festivals, especially now we're here in Davao City. Yung festivals natin are a big thing, especially Kadayawan, so it was nice to be a really big part of it.
Yeah. Dana?
With the past 10 months, I can say na it has been productive for us four. We were able to somehow realize our advocacies, put them in real life, those things that we were saying during our Mutya ng Davao journey. And also ayun nga, it has been a privilege for us to be able to be involved with a lot of activities sa city. Yung na-mention ni Katriana, the festivals and other activities, like even yung mga opening ng mga businesses here in Davao na involved kami. So it has been a great opportunity talaga for us for the past 10 months.
Yes. And Becca?
I want to resonate with my sisters. It has been a privilege for us to witness, not just witness, participate actually sa mga activities and festivals. It's different. being an audience from afar, and it's also very different, being a queen and actually taking part and writing history in Davao City.
Okay, so I think let's get into business by starting off with very no holds barred questions, which I suppose nobody asks for, but this is very serious to be exact. No? Well, the first question I'd like to raise to, of course, the three of you. I know you've been quite aware with the recent development within the pageantry, including the Miss Universe organization, which you are fully aware of. Well, despite of such nuances that maybe the winner is quite controversial, I think. But my question is, will you still join Miss Universe despite its controversies that has been erupted? So start with Katriana.
Ako personally, I don't think I would ever join Miss Universe or maybe even a bigger pageant than the Mutya ng Dabaw, because I'm a full-time entrepreneur, and as an entrepreneur I work 24/7 and it's not something easy. But maybe just to say something about the issue of Miss Universe organization, I feel like the public knows who won and it will show. That's it.
Dana?
Same with Katriana. I don't have any plans on joining other pageants because, of course, prior to Mutya ng Davao, I'm confident, or I feel like I'm already a stable person with my career. It's already thriving. So I think that although joining pageants will be a great opportunity to parang become a medium of the causes that you are passionate about. I think that, well, for na wala na sa plans ko mag-join ng further pageants. But leaning towards Miss Universe, I'll leave it as it is, no? Kung ano yung nangyari that time. It happened for a reason, and maybe the winners, yun talaga yung destiny nila, no? The pacing and all. So, that's parang, I think, respect na lang whatever happened sa pageant and leave the reputation where it's due.
Okay. Last, Becca.
So, for me, the same with them. I think Mutya ng Davao is enough.
Tama. Actually, the questions in Mutya ng Davao were harder. Universe, I'm just gonna say that.
Ew, very. But anyway, we'll just leave it to the ladies. What are their plans now? Now, the second question, which has been resonated. I know you've been quite aware that former Patnubay ng Davao 2024, Abigail Balili, became the Binibining Sindangan 2025. Well, however, there are some nuances that those who are residing in the locality, which we believe that they are doubtful about their purpose representing the municipality of which we are fully aware of. But how can you react to those who doesn't want a non-Sindanganon or any of the localities who will represent in that particular pageants if ever they will join? Dana.
I think pre-pageant, meron naman siguro qualifications na kung sino ang pwedeng sumali. So I think doon pa lang, no question na if sino yung, you'll think na parang kung sino yung manalo, sila na talaga sino yung tatanggapin nyo sa pageant, sila yung possible na mananalo. So regardless if taga-Sindangan mo siya or not, I don't know the qualifications though, but I believe lahat naman ng pageants may qualifications. So if ever sino man yung nanalo, I think dapat accepted naman ng public na sila din yung, sino yung natanggap, dapat ma-accept ng public kung sino yung mananalo. Kasi at the end of the day, they should begin with an end in mind. No? So, kung sino yung mga official candidates, isa lang doon ang mananalo. So, yun.
Okay. Katriana?
I agree with what Dana said, and I'm not so familiar with the Binibining Sindangan pageant, pero I've heard that it's open to everyone. And so, all of us naman we have free will. So I feel like if a candidate or like someone wants to join the pageant, dapat tanggap na niya yung responsibilities na yun if ever she wins. So I have no question naman in Abby's capability.
Becca?
Yes, I agree. Actually, I think Binibining Sindangan is an open pageant. So, as long as the person is capable of representing Sindangan in its best interest, then why not?
All right. So we go on to the third question, which I believe that is already resonated, that, of course, a standard beauty queen or a standard model, which I believe that Katriana knew that she's a model in some nuances, but I think this is quite a debatable one. I believe that some of the organizers or some modeling agencies are looking for a beauty standard that is beautiful, slim, but however, there are some kind of organized modeling agencies that are open for inclusivity, regardless of skin color, build of their body. But what is your take on that? Is it high time that, of course, inclusivity should resonate with every modeling or beauty pageantry? Katriana?
Well, for me, I think it's fair lang naman na every modeling agency has their own standards and qualifications. I feel like there's really nothing we can do about that. And what's nice is that there are other agencies already and other organizations that are very inclusive, and maybe those who want to have a shot at modeling or even pageantry can look to those. Kasi wala tayong magagawa talaga eh. Like these beauty standards, however ridiculous they are, parang they have been around for the longest time. What's nice is that there are these emerging organizations, as mentioned, na very inclusive na. Well, speaking for myself, I'm not very tall. I think I'm like one of the smallest candidates who joined last year. And so I'm very grateful na through Mutya ng Dabaw, through its inclusivity, they're not just looking at beauty, they're really looking at, service and heart and advocacy. And I was given the chance to join, and so I'm very grateful for that.
Becca?
Yeah, so same with Katriana, there really are prototypes, especially for each pageant. Like, for example, Binibining Pilipinas International is looking for this kind of body, this kind of face, because it's a long-standing thing na talaga. When we say beauty standard, I think it's because of history na din, and we cannot rewrite that easily. But what we can do right now is to help people accept inclusivity, accept different body types, different shapes and sizes. So, yeah, maybe one day, we don't know when, but Davao City is starting naman din.
Yeah.
It's inclusive. Maybe one day the world will change the way it looks at people.
Okay. Dana?
To be more specific with modeling agencies, I think because the standards are there because they're also doing business now. Parang they're aligning these beauty standards, prototypes according to, I don't know, the brands that they're representing, the brands that they will be modeling. But given that there are already a lot of medium or agencies, pageants, again, that are already inclusive, and if you want to join, and you think that you're not parang hindi ka prototype na parang slim, matangkad and all, and then there's always marami namang doors for us, doors na pwede nating puntahan or buksan for us to be able to not only parang represent whatever it is, whatever the beauty standards that the society has set, but again, because we're here joining pageants, for us to be able to influence not just parang showcase our physical attributes, but to influence and to promote the things that we are passionate about. So, yeah.
Okay, so we will turn over to the fourth question, which I believe that it's also a debatable question, which I believe that probably you're fully aware that the sponsors of your aesthetic clinics, respective aesthetic clinics, are given. But this, however, that guwapa na daan with some nuances, naturally, but in your opinion, is it natural beauty over beauty through the knives. Start off with Rebekah.
Yeah, so ako, I'll be honest, I've had procedures done to myself. But it doesn't make me less of a woman. So being under the knife or doing an enhancement will not destroy your body. If you feel good, if you feel great, then go for it. If you feel confident about yourself, then go for it. And if you don't want any procedures done to you, then that's your choice. It's all a matter of choice for me. Yeah.
Katriana.
I agree also, no. I'm also one who has like done stuff on my face, especially since I'm very acne prone. Like I like doing lasers and stuff, and it all parang stems to my confidence. Like if I want to feel better about myself, if I want to be more confident and go out and feel better about myself, and if I have to go to an aesthetic clinic to do that, if I have to go through surgery, then so be it. At the end of the day, it's my life and it's my choice, as what Rebekah said.
Dana.
Yeah, I've also done a lot with my face.
Oh yeah.
Before and after reveal, joke. But yeah, whatever makes you confident, no? Kasi I think na if it makes you confident, it makes you more productive, I think, because mas confident ka i-showcase ang self mo, mas confident ka na gawin yung mga things na gusto mo. So, yun. At the end of the day, it's your body and it's your money.
Yeah.
Pero mo naman yun.
Yeah. We have no other choice. Yeah. Anyway, we will go on to the next question right before a surprise segment, which I know that nobody knows about it. But here is the next question which I wanted to ask with regards to it. I know murag si Dana maigoan eh, but likely probably tattoos are quite turned off to some boys, which currently it is going to be, I know you'll get hurt, pero yeah, the boys and those na the same gender attract na, I don't know if this is been asked anyway, but technically this is quite a debatable one that tattoos are a turn off for men if they fell in love with a woman. So the question which I wanted to ask, would you rather choose a man who loves you no matter what, or would they stay clean as it is? Becca.
Ay, ako. Okay. So, I think, on the matter of tattoos, I'm a really big fan. If I were given a choice, kung dili lang jud ko kanang sakit, dali gud masakitan. Ay! Awa pa tattoo jud ko. So, yeah, but love is very, subjective. Yeah, issue. But yeah, if somebody really loves you, then they will accept you for who you are, no matter what shape or size you come in, tattoo or wala, then go for it. Diba? Love is love. But if dili pud ko niya i-love, kung na ako'y mga tattoos, then bye ka sa
Ala! Sakitan. Katriana?
I agree, no? Parang, it's such a sad thing to think kung hindi ka tanggap ng partner mo just because you have a tattoo. There's so much, naman, it's not just like for a lot of people, including myself, I actually have 2 tattoos. It's hidden lang, pero they carry so much meaning with me. Like, mga things that happened in my life or things that are special to me. And at the end of the day, just like the previous question, it's my body and it's my choice. So if I wanna do a tattoo and like and a guy doesn't like it, then okay, I don't care.
Last, sorry Dana.
It's okay.
I love your tattoo.
Yeah, I have 12 tattoos actually. And first of all, I don't need someone else's validation. So if kunwari yun, hindi mo ako matanggap ng guy, I don't care. Kasi, itong tattoos ko actually, kaya ko siya pinatattoo is, it's a sign of my parang milestones no in life. So ganito karami na tattoo, ganito karami ang milestones ko. So period. Period.
Sige. At this juncture, we are now having a segment that we call Open Mic, which is because we have invited a few of our people that would be invited with some professionalism, I believe. So we will go on first with the question. I would like to introduce muna the person which I believe he is the board of director of a prominent multi-purpose cooperative, which is Silangan Multi-Purpose Cooperative, family lawyer since 1998 up to the present, and of course, an addict of pickleball. Oh yes, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the founder of One Phil Sports, Attorney Blue Ventosa. Please raise your question.
Thank you, Carlo.
Sige.
So, how are you, ladies? Good afternoon.
We're happy to be here.
Okay. So, I'm very, very glad to have listened to your answers. No? They're very straightforward, honest, and direct to the point. And very well said. Siguro I'll just ask some questions for each one of you, then later on a common question. Hanggang kailang petsa ba tayo dito, Carlo?
God. Unlimited. We can reach tomorrow, but of course we have a time limit.
Yes, yes. Siguro I go to Diwa and Dabaw, 2025 January. So you have finished already development studies and urban planning. So how does this influence your vision as Diwa and Dabaw?
Just a background attorney, we have a family business, no? It's an environmental consultancy and construction firm. So that's why I chose to have these somehow technical studies, no, or further studies right after I graduated my college degree, just because we wanted to put more reputation with our family business, no, because since it's an environmental consultancy, our clients would parang prefer, no, if you have like master's degree or PhD degree, kasi it adds credibility, exactly. So it helped me being Diwa ng Dabaw because just a background also with my advocacy, it goes along with our vision, no, sa Ridge to Reef. We partnered a specific tribe in Marilog, and then with our technical expertise, we were able to expand, no, expand our causes sa Marilog, and I think, and it's still ongoing. So with my technical expertise and with my heart to serve, I think yun ang mas nagpa better sa implementation ng aking advocacy as Diwa.
Okay, well said. I'm gonna ask 2 questions each na lang siguro kasi wala yung pang-apat kanina.
Yeah.
So, my second question for you is, what personal belief about yourself was strengthened the moment you were crowned Diwa ng Davao?
I think I'm anchored, no, that I am capable of the things that I can put on the table during my journey, that regardless if manalo ako or hindi, I know na I am still Dana Tautho, no. And of course, if manalo ako during that time, during the journey, I know na marami ako ma-offer sa Mutya, not only sa Mutya but sa city in general. So yun po, I'm anchored with myself.
Okay, thank you very much. In addition to what Carlo has said as board of director of Silangan Multi-Purpose Cooperative, it seems 1990 pa ito siya. And inviting you ladies to join the cooperative kung wala pa kayo. I'm under the Gender and Development Committee. So we know that there's gender equality and social inclusion. It not only includes our women, our children, our PWDs, our senior citizens, and IPs, but also includes concern for the environment. That's why I'm very, very glad that may negosyo na at may social responsibility. Okay, thanks, Dana, and we'll now go to Pag-asa ng Davao. Katriana, Yana. So, industrial engineering.
Yes.
Yeah. So it trains you to solve problems. No? How do you apply this mindset in inspiring hope among the youth?
When I talk about industrial engineering po kasi, it's a discipline wherein we're constantly looking for ways to make things better. So in hindsight, ang whole discipline ng industrial engineering is making systems and processes become more efficient and productive. So I guess I can use this mindset of mine as an industrial engineer to bring hope to the youth through maybe always telling them that there is always a better way. You know, there are so many things happening in the world right now. We all have our own problems, individual problems or worldly problems. But at the end of the day, there will always be a better way, and there's always gonna be something that we can work towards in that better way.
Thank you very much. Well said. Since you're gonna turn over and finish your reign this March, no? So what message of hope do you want every young Dabawenyo or Dabawenya to remember from your reign?
I guess, I would like to start with saying that the reason why I wanted to join Mutya ng Dabaw in the first place is really through my advocacy. Dana and I actually have similar advocacies. Besides being an industrial engineer, I also manage our farm. It's in Davao Oriental, and we've slowly been shifting from conventional farming to more sustainable farming. So I also have my own small urban garden at home, and that's because I wanted to promote food security at home. So I guess what I want to leave to people is that no matter what happens, we have our earth, and nature will always be there, and it will always give back as long as we take care of it.
Thank you. And last but not least, our Mutya ng Davao 2025. Are you still in law school?
I'm gonna go back na po in law school. I took a leave of absence for
Okay.
this.
So after the rain, you're gonna
Yes, I'm gonna read.
So what year are you going back?
I'm going to, kasi I stopped po mid-third year. So I'm gonna take another year. Third year version 2.
Okay, that's good. Hindi naman sprint yung law school. It's a marathon. It's endurance. Okay, so if you will go back to law school, siguro, wala na rin pageantry. No? So how do you juggle your law school studies, your work at counselor, Benguyan, and your other personal advocacies?
So, prior to becoming legislative staff for Councilor Cookie, I actually worked for the law firm of Torion and Partners. I worked with Attorney Bobet po, and may I say it's a whirlwind. Sleepless nights and everything else. On top of that, I have to balance work with law school, and I was also into pageantry. I did 5 pageants during my time sa law firm. So, to balance it all, I honestly, wala po talagang tulugan. Kasi maraming gusto eh. Pero yun nga yung sinasabi nila, you can't have it all. But it's really enjoyable. It's what I call good stress. The feeling na when you get home, you're so tired, but you're also fulfilled at the same time.
Dalawa palang panyero ang mga ka-close ko, Atty. Batu and Atty. Torion. So we're fraternal brothers.
For Sigma po.
They're also very hardworking and witty, and hindi ko lang masasabi kung sino ang pinakagwapo sa amin tatlo. So, at the end of the day, when the spotlight will fade, and who is Rebekah Gail Celis at her core?
Wow, that's so ano yun siya? Emotional. Oo. So, at the end of the day, when everything is all over, I think I had a write-up about this last July po, kasi I had some realizations that kami, as beauty queens, as Mutya, we are being put on a pedestal. When you're there, people expect you to be this prototype. Even when we say Davao is inclusive, people really expect us to be someone else, even when it's not us anymore. So at the end of the day, Rebekah is simply a woman of passion. I am someone who loves my dogs, loves my family, and I am somebody who returns home from work and school feeling fulfilled and happy to give back to my community.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay. So I think probably that's about it for Muna for the open mic. But right before we continue with our discussion, we will have a short break because we will ask more spontaneous questions when the one-on-one heart-to-heart interview returns.
Mabuhay ug madayaw! This is Rebekah Gail Celis, your Mutya ng Davao 2025, and you're watching Kadangpan Live with Carlo Dolier.
Mabuhay ug madayaw! This is Gabrielle Tautho, your Diwa ng Davao 2025, and you're watching Kadangpan Live with Carlo Dolier.
Mabuhay ug madayaw. This is Katriana Batu, your Pag-asa ng Dabaw 2025, and you're watching Kadangpan Live with Carla Dolier.
Sawadee ka! Mabuhay ug madayaw! This is Angel Alicaba, your patnubay ng Davao 2025, and you're watching Kadangpan Live with Carlo Dolier.
Hi everybody, my name is Alexa Rhoda and I am your Miss Earth Australia 2025 and we are here with Kadangpan Live with Carlo Dolier.
And now we're back to our one-on-one heart-to-heart interview, of course, together with the concurrent Mutya ng Davao 2025 and her court. Now it's going to be very serious with this spontaneous questions which I like to ask, what nobody asked for anyway. This is the next question I'd like to ask with regards to the hand-woven clothing of the indigenous peoples, which I don't know if you're aware of it, but in some nuances that some clothings which are hand-woven by the indigenous peoples have used specifically years ago in a pageant, which instead of having sacredness, but of course, it made it very provocative. So what's your take, of course, on using the hand-woven clothings that made by our indigenous peoples? Start off with Katriana.
I've heard a lot of the hand-woven fabric of our different indigenous tribes, and a lot of them carry a lot of meaning rin talaga. Even with the simple patterning lang and the mga designs, I guess if I were in the position of like one of the IPs or the tribe, I would, maybe if it was used in a provocative way, and then I would understandably feel a bit disrespected, because I've also seen this kind of situation as well when there are some, I've heard some designers din kasi na mali rin yung paggamit nila ng tela. Not just provocatively, pero let's say you have 1 yard of the hand-woven fabric, tapos you cut it wrong, naputol yung pattern, yun yung story ng fabric, tapos pinutol mo siya. So, I guess, at the same time, I feel like the designers or those yung mga mananahe, they also have the responsibility to do their research and really check the culture of this certain fabric that they're gonna be using, and see if they're using it properly in line with their culture.
Dana?
Yeah, alam mo sinabi ni Katriana, pero tama naman yung sinabi niya. As long as, kasi these patterns, these fabrics, no, represent whatever tribe it is, no. So as long as we use it appropriately, kasi it somehow signifies, no, our respect to not only to the people, no, but to the culture in general. So yun lang naman, appropriateness lang.
Becca?
So, I agree with the both of them, no? And also, I think narinig ko ito na issue because one, let's say, yung garb nila was worn short,
Yes.
diba? O above the knee ata yun. So, marami namang nagbash. But I guess one key takeaway for us is to educate, don't hate. Many people do not know about saan pagsuot ana, so maybe it's best for us to educate.
All right. We go on to the next question, which I believe this is a very interesting one, which I believe it would be a meaningful one. So here's the thing. Probably there's an issue that is going on that they wanted to abolish the Executive Order 70, series of 2018, signed by the former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, which is called the National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict, or NTF-LCAC, which I believe this is those militant groups wanted to abolish it because it had done nothing. But the communities from the different areas in Davao City, Davao region, and the Philippines were once infested by the rebel groups had benefited much, such that they had made the community peaceful, and also they have livelihood projects. In your humble and honest opinion, will you go to retain the executive order that has been signed by the former president, despite the calls of those who wanted to abolish it? Rebecca.
Yes, the paralegal should answer that.
For me, no. I personally read the Anti-Terrorism Act of 2020 in 2020. 6 years ago. Okay, so there are two sides talaga of the story. I'll be honest, no. I come from a long line of military. I'm from a military family. My grandfathers, my father, my uncles and aunts are almost all from the government and uniformed personnel. But in college, I was also a student journalist. I'm from Ateneo, by the way. In Atenews, we have somebody called Ate Beng. Ate Beng was a researcher, and she was killed sa bukid during her research. So it's really conflicting, di ba? And when I listen to my family, they tell me that, which I understand talaga. There are really rebels out there during their time, especially sa lolo ko. They did a lot of sweeping operations and everything, and now the city is safe. We can see it naman here. But in college, I also learned more about what really happens in Bukid, ganyan, because I'm a student journalist. For me, naman, it's good that we have this kind of executive order. It safeguards our city. It keeps us safe. But at the same time, sa atin naman as our responsibility as citizens is to stop shaming, kasi I always see this on Facebook. Nag-red tag na nga yung, there are two sides, di ba? May isang left, which is okay naman, opinion lang naman nila yon. Activists are very passionate about their and meron ding mga right. Mostly dito sa Davao, I can feel naman din na people here are pro talaga sa government. And that's good kasi we are fostering an environment of obeying the law and everything else. Now, we have to educate each other with what we know instead of, kasi nangyayari sa atin, nag-bardagulan na lang tayo sa Facebook. Di ba? We call people, ay, kuan na siya, NPA na siya. Sorry to say, no? Berber. I really read these comments. And then yung other naman, sasabihin naman nila, ay, you are, die-hard DDS, ganon. Diba? So we have to find a balance between those things. We have to fact-check talaga everything that they read, and we have to avoid misinformation. So, yan lang ang ma-share ko to everyone. Coming from a place na I've seen both sides of the coin. So, fact-check and avoid misinformation para makagawa ka rin ng sarili mong opinion without bashing, red tagging, or hating other people.
Dana, since you have been traveling sa bukid?
Tama na yung sinabi ni Rebecca. Madami na siya sinabi. Honestly, at the end of the day, what we want no is not to divide but to unite, no. Quotable quotes now to 2026. And I would agree, no. Personally, I travel a lot. I even do field work sa mga places kung saan may mga known na mga terrorist groups, no, and it fears me out. Sometimes when I go to the field, marami talaga kaming escort, no, and then sometimes after I do the field works, they pull me out quickly. To name some places, I went to Basilan, mga ganyan, like Barm areas. So just for the sake, because I think it's the nature of geologists, no, to do those works. Again, but at the end of the day, tama yung mga sinabi ni Becca, no. And again, I just siguro hope na lang, no, na darating yung araw na yung peace na gusto natin mangyari, not only here in Mindanao but in the Philippines in general, is ma-attain natin, no, through siguro proper way, no, proper communication. Yun lang.
Katriana?
Again, everything they said. Pero honestly, I don't want to say a lot because I don't really know a lot also with the topic. I think that there's a lot of things that are really going behind the scenes. So what the real things that are really happening with the government, with the NPA, with these whatever forces. And at the end of the day, I will always be for peace. Sana these things get resolved without violence or like in a peaceful way. And I guess what we can do as individuals and as citizens is to always still remain vigilant, no? Make sure you're safe. If you're going to places that might be unsafe or that might have, rebel groups, always bring someone with you. Just, be aware of your surroundings. Wag lang rin magpataka, no? Kasi it's real naman. The NPA is real, like these rebel groups are real. Whatever the government is doing is real. So let's just be always make sure to stay safe and be aware of our surroundings.
Yeah. Told you it was an intense question. Yeah. I know it freaks you out, but it's your opinion. But anyway, the next question I like to raise, it's also one of the debatable ones, because farming nowadays, that synthetic chemicals is very imminent, and it harms our health, everyone's health, community, regardless if you live in an urban or just through the farmlands. But of course, if you were to choose, which would you prefer? A natural way of farming or through synthetic way of farming? Katriana, since you had a farm?
Yeah. Of course, no. I always go to natural farming kasi yung mga synthetic ways are conventional ways of farming. Although it might be more efficient, it might be, I guess, cheaper, pero wala nang nutrients na nandyan. Like, mababa na talagang nutrient content ng mga nandyan. And at the same time, these types of farming, you're not just, create, at the same time na nag-create ka ng more crops, I guess, or bigger crops, but you're also hurting the soil. You're hurting the environment, which is very detrimental to our future, especially when there's so much climate change. And so I will always, if kaya nga natin, sana we'll grow our own food na lang at home kahit in small pots lang. So that's why when I started managing our farm right after college, first thing I did was to stop all the spray na parang round up or clear out na spray. Kasi kahit yun lang, even though it's faster, spray mo lang yan, mawala na lahat ng mga sagbot and everything. The soil yung soil sa farm namin was really bad, really dry. So when we stopped that for the past almost 5 years, naging maganda na ang soil. And at the same time, mas naging maganda din yung harvest. So there are so many ways na right now to do natural and organic farming and still have efficient harvest. You just need a little bit more research, a little bit more hard work, but the payoff doesn't compare to how we're helping the environment.
Dana?
Of course, I will choose no the organic way of farming. Just to share, my master's thesis was a supply chain analysis, no, fruits and vegetables produced in Marilog, no, with the IP farmers. And there were a lot of narratives from our IP farmers. Some were using organic farming, some they're using the synthetic way. It boils down to the fact that they are doing this because they want to earn, because it's their main livelihood. And I've seen that there were a lot of people, or there were a lot of farmers in the uplands that they're using or doing the synthetic way of farming just because it's faster. But however, if you think it long term, it's not sustainable. The key here really is, that's why I'm here, for me to be able to help them in terms of the technicalities, no, of farming, what they can do to become more productive in leaning towards organic farming and not synthetic. So, ayun. And then it's still continuing. Actually, I'm still, my dissertation is value chain analysis, no, of the same subject matter during my master's thesis. So, for me, it's really a work in progress for me to be able to help our farmers in the uplands. Not only in the uplands, but hopefully nationally, no, lahat ng farmers.
Becca?
So I agree with them, no. I don't have much experience with farming, but I think I can share one experience that we had. We actually bought lupa from tawag nito. It's near a watershed, pero that land was used by a big banana plantation.
Banana, yeah. Grabe sila.
So grabe ang synthetic farming
Spraying
doon,
nila,
ang
yeah.
spraying lahat. Now, although maganda yung lupa, it's good for a resort, but it cannot be used as a farm again. So it's very saddening kasi yung lupa na yun, galing pa yun sa ancestral land. Now, yung binalik na ancestral land sa mga katutubo doon, they cannot use it anymore for farmland. So binenta na lang nila ulit sa realtor. So we cannot keep doing that forever. We have to teach people how to do organic farming.
All right. Now we go on to the next question right before we have a short break, of course. This is going to be one of the serious ones, which I believe it's about accessories, the jewelry, which I believe, although diamonds are not forever, it's quite rare, but of course, there are some things that we couldn't find, like a gem that is very pricey, very precious. However, it cannot be found elsewhere. But the question, which of this would you prefer? Natural made jewelry, or just finding some jewel from rare diamonds from somewhere else? Katriana.
Sorry, was the question like natural or lab grown?
Natural or lab grown, yes.
So, of course, no, as an owner of a sustainable jewelry business, bebentahan ko kayo, ha. I'll tell you why you should buy lab-grown jewelry. No, but like,
Don't be afraid.
okay, so for those who don't know what the difference of a natural diamond and a lab-grown diamond is, they're chemically, physically, and optically the same. They're both made of pure carbon. Kasi the way a natural diamond grows underneath the earth through billions of years is through carbon, heat, and pressure. So, kaya na siyang i-replicate ng mga scientists in a lab. They can grow a lab-grown diamond na, and they're exactly the same thing. If you look at it through the naked eye, hindi mo talaga malalaman ang difference.
Yes.
Of course, maybe, meron pa rin siyang difference in terms of value. So, mas mahal talaga yung natural diamond as compared to the lab-grown diamond. But right now, actually, the natural diamond market is really going down. Kasi wala nang bumibili ng natural diamond kasi it's super expensive. It's not practical at all. And when we're talking about value, kung pupunta ka ng pawn shop, hindi mo naman mapaprenta ang diamond mo. They're not gonna look at your diamond, they're just gonna weigh your gold. So, if you're looking at value, just make sure na lang na that your engagement in your bracelet, your necklace is set in real gold. As bahala na lang if it's a natural or a lab. So to give you guys an example, a 1 carat natural diamond with the best quality is 500K. Can go up to 500K, the certified ones. A lab-grown diamond nasa mga 60 to 70K. A moissanite, which is one of the best diamond alternatives, nasa mga 20K. So, 'di ba? Parang I would always tell our customers na why just choose a lab-grown diamond or a moissanite and then spend on your honeymoon, spend on your wedding, make a down payment on your house, on your car. It's really more practical. And at the same time, of course, it's more environmental. The carbon footprint difference of making a diamond as compared to mining one wherein it goes through so much, habitat destruction, environmental degradation is really far. Ang layo talaga. And there are lots of labs right now that are doing renewable energy, making sure na sustainable pa rin yung paggagawa ng diamond. So yeah, of course, lab diamond talaga or lab-grown gems talaga because it's sustainable in all aspects, environmental, human, social, and economical.
Yeah. Dana?
Of course, I'll also choose lab-grown diamond. Tapos 6.5 pa ang ring size. Kidding aside. Yeah, lab-grown diamond, no. Being a geologist, I know the background of mining, no, how intensive it is in terms of not just environmentally but socially, no. So if we can replicate it in a lab and it's more practical, and of course, I'm okay na ako sa lab-grown diamond. Hindi na kailangan natural diamonds. Pero yun nga, lab-grown diamonds na answer.
Becca?
Yeah. So ako rin, what they said. Kasi, I will always support every sustainable decision na pwede natin gawin. Why have something na mahal na pwede man ka mapalit og barato? Ako mag-practical magud ko na tao, sir. Kung mayon ka sa kuan na baligyan ko ni mo Starbucks versus mo palit ko og kuan na lang na so, ground coffee. O diri na lang ko, di ba? Di ba? Kung offeran ko ni mo mas mahal, dito ko sa barato. So, aside sa the same lang man siya, nganong magpamahal-mahal man ko. So, of course, lab grown forever.
Alright. So, ang brain cells nato muraga na explode na sa daghang tubag. But anyway, we will have to pause for a short break when the one-on-one heart-to-heart interview returns.
Hi everyone, this is Blessy Abigail Pico Mainting, your Miss Philippines Earth Mindanao 2024 runner-up and your reigning Miss Valencia 2025. You are now watching Kadangpan Live with Carlo Delier.
Siguro nakamatikod ka ng akong komentaryong ayaw
giya sa mga priority legislations sa Kapsay o Kalinaw.
Live broadcast hinapon na naamos maning bagway lamang malapan ni KBP President usa ka mabungahon ang ilang Webes kanilang uban
Ayong adlaw, mabuhay o madayaw, gikan sa Dabayan sa Dabaw.
Mabuhay ug madayaw. Thank you so much for having me, Sir Carlo. Salamat kaayo.
Kadangpan Digital, all the way from Davao City.
Hello po, good afternoon.
One of the challenges that we really need to face and somehow solve.
And thank you so much as well for inviting me to your podcast or to your vlog.
You still have the same ball of sunshine kind of energy from the first day that I met you. So, keep that up.
Kita man gay pinaka-close sa mga candidates.
Hi everyone. I hope you continue to prosper and success in the future.
I hope that God will give you an abundant life because you truly deserve it.
Kadangpan live, online din ta. Kauban na to sa online, tig
Now, always believe in yourself and always remember that you're representing your country.
Habas! No, that's not the word.
Interviewing you.
So, actually, I'm so surprised and I think this is a good start.
Mabuhay ug madayaw, Sir Carlo, and also to Kadangpan channel. Hello everyone, it's nice to see you again.
It really warms my heart from someone from Davao is actually interviewing me right now. It's beautiful that I am given a chance to be interviewed by someone who isn't from my city. So I get to raise my awareness.
Now that you've traveled all the way from Davao, so you really work hard and you're really passionate. Sir Carlo is a source of truth.
Mapasalamaton kaayo ko sa inyong for giving me the chance, the opportunity.
First time?
At this juncture,
Number 1 is very a challenging number, but of course, challenge accepted.
Kay dako kang pasalamat sa Kadampangan and also sa imo, Sir Carlo.
Nice to see you again, sir.
Yes.
Mabuhay ug madayaw, Kadangpan fans. It's good to be back.
It's such an honor. Thank you so much for interviewing me. I am very grateful to be here standing with you, and it is such a great experience to be talking to you.
Of course.
So why?
wow, congratulations.
I couldn't say no, so now I'm here.
Tapos nag-interview pag yung kasama yung kumawa, kasi sikat kayo ni sila nga media dadto.
Mabuhay ug madayaw. Hello.
Mabuhay ug madayaw.
Hello once again.
So kung magpintas man, okay lang, walang problema. Kasi ako'y nanibago.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, candidate number 1.
Lisa May Vergara Ruiz. Hello.
You already memorized my name. Hi everyone.
Christine Paradigm. Katriana Batu.
Oh my gosh, Ulo pa ganan, kikog chocolate. Thank you so much.
And we're back for our one-on-one heart-to-heart interview here on the Kadangpan Digital Facebook page, YouTube channel, and the Kadangpan Digital Network Facebook page, together with the Mutya ng Dabaw 2025 and her court. Now it's time to have another set of questions through our open mic segment. At this juncture, we will be doing our questions from the panel, I think, from those who are invited. Kindly state your name and where do you represent?
Okay, I'm Ventosa from Mindanao Gold Star Daily, Cagayan de Oro based. I am the Bureau Chief in Southern Mindanao. So, di na ko mangutana kay gipangutana na tanan ni Carlo. No? Pero isa lang pangutana, do you have freebie to answer this question na who are those qualified, balik ko sa atong segment ginagawa, qualified nga mutya ng Dabaw? O ikaduha, nabay diferensya sa iyang sistema karon 26 o 25? Kana sa ang duha sila. Siguro mag-una tagay, ma'am.
Sorry. As mentioned po earlier, Mutya ng Davao na pageant is very inclusive. Actually, I feel like the only pageant that I will ever join in my life is Mutya ng Davao. And I mentioned earlier as well, I'm not very tall. So, buti naman ang walang height requirement yung Mutya ng Davao. Actually, pagkasama ko nga itong silang dalawa, lagi ako naka-heels. Kahit sila naka-flats lang. Because I need an advantage. I'm at a disadvantage here, guys. Pero, ayun nga, I'm not really so familiar with like, if may changes pa yung qualifications this year. It actually hasn't been announced yet. Soon, it will be announced, pero for sure, it's still gonna be an inclusive pageant. No age requirement. Moms can join. Of course, there's no like, plus size women can join. And yeah, there's no height requirements. Inclusive. I guess the qualification, yung pinaka-qualification lang talaga that everyone knows is that you need to have the heart to serve and you have to have your genuine advocacy.
Yeah, I think Mutya ng Dabaw has evolved. Actually, it's already my second time joining. I joined back in 2018, wherein I really can compare because back then there was a height requirement, my age limit, and somehow I think it was limited to single women lang din. So through the years, not only Mutya ng Dabaw, but the pageant industry in general has evolved. It has been more inclusive. So I believe that although the qualifications hindi pa na-post or hindi pa na-announce, I believe that they will retain their inclusivity, that again, I think married women as well can join, and no height requirement, age limit, and so on. As long as, again, you know your purpose and you can answer the question and answer during the question and answer portion. That's it.
Yeah.
You're an attorney?
So, yeah. So, for the guidelines po, I think we will be modeling up this from last year, 18 years old and above, even 60 years old can join, senior citizens, the young ones, and the young ones. And, yun nga, single mothers, married women, unmarried women, singles, yung mga may jowa, lahat po pwedeng sumali as long as you have what it takes. Also, 1 year requirement. Opo, single mothers. Kasi po, Davao City is looking for a woman that can represent Davao. So, wala nila gilimit to ka ng single lang, sir. Kaya pwede mag-good bisag kinsa basta babae. And naman po tayo pageant for transgender women, which is ang Reyna ng Davao. So, they have a separate pageant. And there is also a 1 year requirement na diri sa Davao City. Yeah, residency.
So you're familiar with Davao City, so because you are...
Yes po. Ni Ma'am Cookie.
So may pagdapig-dapig akong igagaw.
Wow.
Yeah. Kabahog side. Okay. Anyway, is there any other question?
Sa impression ninyo nga sa not only in local but internationally this Miss Universe na i-include nila itong mga trans woman.
Okay.
Impression. Ito. I-include nila.
Maybe.
Murag bisod ito ba ang pangutana?
I'll go first na lang po. For me, ang Miss Universe kasi po, it's one of the biggest pageants out there. Sa tanan jud, maski sa trans community, dako jud kay siya na pageant ang Miss Universe. So when we say that we want to include trans women sa Miss Universe, for me, it's okay lang po. As long as mag-play lang ta fair. Kasi when you win Miss Universe, specific po kasi. So for example po, when pag nag-transition naman good ka po to a trans woman, syempre gi-change na nimo imong physique, dili na ka man, 'di ba? Dili na imong itsura, naga-hormones na sila. I have many friends sa trans, naga-hormones sila, nagapa-change na sila og gender reassignment na sila, and even ang muna na siya pinaka never turning back na gyud na decision ang gender reassignment. And nagapalagay na pod sila og breast augmentation na pod sila. And once mo step in na kaana nga part sa imong life, syempre, wala na tong man na part. So, you are now a woman. For me po, sir,
once nahimo na siya nimo and once female, kasi si Miss Universe po kasi, ang ilahang pag-accept sa trans women, kailangan po sa papel, sa imong birth certificate, sa imong ID tanan, ang naka-assign na sa imo na gender is female. Pag nakakay document na male pa ka, dili ka nila dawaton. So basically, wala tayong mapadala sa Pilipinas, kaya wala man tayong balaod changing genders from male to female and female to male. So sa uban bansa na naman sila ana, so they can send trans women sa pageant. Wala pa tayo niyan, sir. Tama ba, attorney? Wala pa, no? So far. Supreme Court. So far, wala pa. Marag mo ako nabalaan. And if na siguro, makapadala na ta, dira na ta mag-start ang debate, ana. But so far, it's on the merits, manggod, kung unsa ang imong performance. Mujud sa Miss Universe, na naman ko di ba, 2018, si Miss Spain. Di ba? So, merits jud siya. Wala siya kadaog. Not because trans siya, but because na mas hawd sa iya, ha? Berg, ana.
Okay, di na utang wrong. Okay, after sa inyong pageant last 2025, does any cities or pirate mo ba nga dito na saan mo? Kapadaga represent sa ilang kwan, hindi sa ilang as a pageant contest sa ilang lugar. Nabay nga na?
Sa akin po, may mga nag-invite na gusto ko sumali. Pero, what's nice with Mutya ng Dabaw, no? We're really actually gonna be a part of the city government of Davao. So it's not like we just, won the crown and that's it. Like, we have a 1-year contract with Davao City. We're soldado kami. And we have to do our job. That means doing our advocacy, showing up for festivals, hosting events. So, we're kind of locked in here for a year, which we're very privileged to do so.
Okay.
In terms of offers, sir, no? Not really offer, pero somehow, for example, my glam team, they are parang pinupush nila na sumali pa ako further, no, pageants and other pageants, like for example, specifically Sindangan, although my age limit ang Sindangan, but they were planning, no, na after my reign. Pero yun nga, we have a 1-year contract with the City Tourism Operations Office, so we cannot just join, no, any pageants right after Mutya ng Dabaw, the coronation night, kasi yun nga, we are tasked to serve the city and implement our advocacies.
Curious lang ko kanina nga nisuti ka na you have many tattoos here. Yes. And you said every tattoo naka-milestone ko siya. Can this expound on that to
like for example, the latest tattoo that I had, I think it was 2 years ago, kasi parang tapos na din ako sa tattoo era ko, was this one. It's a environmental planning a symbol. It's somehow a point, no, where everyone meets. So this is one of the symbol of Kevin Lynch in terms of like that tattoo. I paid, but no. I have my tattoo artist, no. Parang suki ko na siya. Nagbabayad po ako. Somehow, actually, relatively, having tattoos, no, is expensive, no. Mahal ang rate ng tattoo. So, yun nga. I had this because I passed the environmental planning licensure examination back in 2023. So, I decided to have this environmental planning symbol. So yun, somehow it's more like most likely symbols lang ng mga milestones ko in life.
During sa internship na ba, because I am graduated Bachelor of Science Psychology, mostly sa among interview, papatos sila kay because they have this emotions, parang may mga sila may nugot. Ganun ba din sa'yo?
Somehow parang emotion in terms of like pain, no, or hurt, or I don't know. Not really. Most of my tattoos again were milestones, no, and then some were just simple matching tattoos with my cousins, with my mother, with my dad. So yun po. Apart from the milestones, there were parang meron lang silang sentimental value just because I have matching tattoos with my loved ones. Yeah, yes, meron naman po. Kasi, tattoos are permanent, so you cannot just do it randomly, no? And then, I know that my skin is good. So, sayang naman if hindi, parang yung ilalagay ko na tattoo is hindi ganon ka-deep ang meaning.
I was then Barangay Kagawan in Barangay 5A and Grade 3 in Barangay 8A. Then, on November 2, 2026 will be the barangay elections. Kabalo si attorney. Okay. Napa sa inyong tulong nga nanay ni hire ka na pwede ka mag-endorse sa mga sa nga barangay. Because once ang usa ka barangay official labi nagkapitan ng dagana, kinanglan na adyo siya abag ng mga nindot nga mga dagway ba maka-add na siya kini attraction dito sa mga voters. Does anybody na nag-invite sa inyo?
Wala pang na-invite sa akin as of now, pero in general, I'm okay naman with, supporting as long as, of course, I do my research. Hindi mo naman, in general din talaga, hindi ka pwede magpataka lang endorse ng candidate or ng politician or ng, or anyone. You can't just really support just anyone. You have to do your research. You have to really fact check kung ano ba, that's also on you, diba? Hindi lang, nakasalalay din yung reputation ko if nagpataka lang ako endorse. So for me, as long as I know that I'm endorsing or supporting someone who, really does his job, who has a genuine heart and to serve the people, then I don't think there's a problem with that at all.
So far, wala naman nag-reach out sa akin. But honestly, practically wise, no, our business kasi, most of our clients are government agencies, LGUs. So as much as we can, we have to be politically neutral, no? We cannot parang support kasi baka maapektuhan yung business namin. So yun, kasi baka just in case, no, may sinusuportahan, tas manalo kami sa dito na bidding. So baka kaya nanalo kasi sinuportahan ito na candidate. So we are doing our best, no, to become as neutral as possible.
Si attorney, how do you defend that?
Ako naman, sir, actually wala po. Kaya I work under the city pa rin. After Mutya, I will still work with Councilor Cookie Bongguyan. And pero for naman po, may nag-invite sa akin, but not here in Davao City, in Mati City. But it's too far, so wala na ko siya, pending pa siya sa wala pa ako nag-accept or anything. Kaya since under contract with Mrs. City, we cannot really endorse anything. Even for the government or kanang dili siya for the government, independent candidate whatsoever, wala pa mi pwede i-promote as of now.
Last, if posibilidad ba kung dagan just like Mutya ng Hope, Mutya ng Kalayaan, Ventosa? Pag-asa. Of course, Mutya ng Dabaw. Posibilidad ba, kunyari, imbitahon mo sa usa ka grupo nga, please run. Because you have this kind of advocacy. We need you. The community needs you. The barangay constituent needs you. Unaw na to si Ma'am Dana.
Dana Tautho for president. Joke! Sorry. For me personally, no, I really know the burden, not really the burden, but the hurdles, the challenges, no, that goes along being a politician, no. Although their heart to serve is there, but maybe I'm not closing my doors though. But kita na lang ko rin sa taggalir. To be honest, not really. Ang akin lang is practically wise. Maybe if kahit mayroon akong heart to serve, no, and be of service to my fellow Dabawenyos, maybe in some ways na lang. So like for example, this one, I'm providing technical services to our clients or having my advocacy being implemented, no, parang somehow there's a direct impact naman. Open naman. I'm not, kasi wala mong pagkakabalo sa plano ni Lord God sa ako. Basig kanina ay ang medium being Mutya ng Dabaw. Baka next election, councilor. I'm not closing my doors, but as of now, parang I'm not really, parang my heart is not yet there.
Yeah, so me also, no, parang I might be open maybe in the future, but maybe not now because I'm super busy and parang may iba pa akong priorities right now. But parehas lang naman pa rin. It's still to, make a difference in the world. Try to make the world a better place. And as of now, I know that being a politician is not my path. Pero I'm actually open to it in the future. Maybe sa aming farm sa Davao Oriental. Kaya mas maliit. 11,000 voters lang doon.
Or pala first lady na lang.
Rebekah?
Ako naman, sir, mag-eskwela sa jud ko. Maraglisod man mahimong politiko kay ang mga halos tanan clients namo sa firm, mga politiko. Naghanpad gi sila kaso, may pag mag-lawyer na. Ako na lang mag-lawyer sa inyo, kumudagan mo. So, ana siya, sir. Opo.
Very good. Okay. So, anyone else who will do the open mic? Attorney Blue?
Thanks, Carlo. How are you, ladies? How's the energy? Okay ba rin ba? So, again, two questions, common questions na lang siguro. First is as Mutya, as Diwa, and Pag-asa, what legacy would you want to leave for this prior to turnover? Sige, kung...
Sige. Go on with Katriana Batu.
Maybe the legacy that I want to leave, and I feel like it's true for all of us, no, na parang after we won, we really did everything that we promised. Kasi when we went through the whole pageant journey, nung competition pa, there's really so much how questions. Like what will you do when you win the crown? How are you gonna make a difference if you're Mutya ng Dabaw? And we honestly made a lot of promises. And the legacy that I would want to leave is we did the best of what we can to really do our individual advocacies. Dana and we have Project Lunawhag, and we also did so much tree-growing activities, and we did a lot of promoting on our social media on how to take care of the environment. Becca has Padayon, so in support to children and women in need. So I hope na ganun pa rin for the next queens, na hindi lang tayo puro promises na parang I will do this and that, this is my advocacy and I will make sure that I will do this and that. Sana maging totoo din talaga, and more young women will look up to us in that way.
Dana?
So, siguro message na lang, no, because tama na yung sinabi ni Katriana. If you're planning not to join Mutya ng Davao, always know your why, because during the journey parang somehow overwhelming lahat preparation for the pageant, the Q&A, pasarela, and then you'll add pressure because you'll see equally beautiful girls na smart din or mas smart sa'yo feeling mo, but always know your why, no? Because for example, during my time when I joined, parang somehow I can say na I'm already busy with my career. Parang put up na ako as a, not really put up, pero I believe that I was already thriving as a person. And then when I joined Mutya ng Dabaw, somehow during the competition, ma-question mo ba na parang para kay kinsa pod ni kinsa kung ginapaglaban there, di ba? Okay naman akong life, wala may nagsugo sa imo because my sleepless nights And then again, always know your why. Na I joined this competition for me to be able to implement my advocacy. I know na same with my Mutya sisters, and I want that yun ang always din maisip ng ating mga future Mutyas na during the journey it will be hard, but what will really drive you to the finish line is your purpose. Is your purpose, no? So ayun, and I promise that after our reign, for sure, since we have already started our advocacies before pa lang kami nag-start ng Mutya. So I know and I'm confident that we will still continue the things that we started.
Ako naman, sir, the same with them. Copy-paste. Kasi totoo naman talaga ginasabi nila. We started our advocacies and we will continue even after our reign, and yun ang legacy that we want to leave sa next 5 Mutyas na mananalo this March. And there is something na siguro sa March nyo na rin malalaman, another legacy that we will leave behind. Char. Yeah.
You're good.
Oh, one last question.
Okay, one last question.
I'm speaking as a parent here. Specifically a father. I have 2 children, according to my wife. The youngest is studying to be a pilot and son, and my eldest is a daughter. She's a CPA. Seeing you as strong, dependent women, intelligent, maybe financially capable already, is it a trend in your generation na yung parang to live apart na kahit hindi pa married? Because I know of some parents and children, their daughters especially, na kahit dito sa Davao, nagko-condo, nagsasarili na, meron ng sariling work or gano'n, pero hindi naman talagang gusto lang nagbukod. Iba, Manila, Cebu, or abroad. Speaking as a father, and if you're my daughters, how can we be assured na, or what are the reasons ba na if you want to be independent or to be on your own? And how can we trust you na not to stray or to lose along the way, not to be doing drugs or be involved in bad boys or practice safe sex? And will you still go back to your family, to your daddy, if everything else fails? Okay,
Katriana?
I can actually relate a little, no, because I'm actually in the transition right now of moving out already. I'm turning 27 this year, and for the longest time, I've always lived with my parents, and I love them. I'm very, very close with my parents, very close with my family, and I guess, no, parang there will really come a time, and like we're growing na, and we want to have our own space na, we want to have our own rules, and you know, we want to be independent na, and I guess at the same time, sa side po ng parents, I think that's really just something that you guys have to accept and trust. And I think wala namang magiging problema as long as we have a good relationship with each other. Like, I'm for sure gonna go to my parents' house every other day pa rin. Even though I'm gonna be living alone already. So, I'm grateful na napalaki ako in a household na close ako sa kanila, and that going back to them is not gonna be a problem.
Dana?
In my case, no, honestly, actually, I'm an only child, and
Me too.
yeah, I'm an only child in a broken family. So I think when I was younger, no, it came to me naturally that when I was raised, I was raised by my lola, because my mom is still working abroad, and my dad, he already has his own family. Although I'm close with both of my parents, it's just that we're not living together anymore since I was in high school. So when I was in college, I started to live alone. I was living in a dormitory near my university and so on. No, although I still talk to my parents, no, because I need allowance. And then pag naubos na yung allowance ko, message ko sila, ganon. Mga ganon na conversations, no, but that our dynamics as a family is different. And then when I started living alone when I was in college, nagsunod-sunod na siya, and it was somehow difficult for me to live na with my parents when I started living alone. Somehow I have to adjust, I have to parang kailangan ko ulit magpaalam, parang ganon, kailangan ko ulit magpaalam, kailangan ko may maghanap sa akin if late ako mag-uwi. So somehow parang na-outgrow ko na kasi yun siya. So during that time until now, I'm still living alone. Sana hindi na joke. Pero yun nga, I always assure my parents, no, that I am okay, and somehow it's inherent for me that I already know what's right and wrong, no. So during those years I was living alone, I am somehow aware of the things that I do know, and it's a factor that you're surrounded with people that have good intentions, specifically your friends, kasi sila usually yung kasama ko aside from my parents. And then, yun, until now, I have a closer relationship with my family. Hingi pa rin ng allowance kahit matanda na. Or it's somehow there, parang, I don't know pero somehow, I intentionally ask money from them kasi they somehow want to be, parang, I don't know, it's their affirmation ba na, yung parang kailangan nyo pa rin sila.
Yeah.
So, yun, naghihingi pa rin ako kunwari, kailangan ko pa din sila para hindi lang sila somehow malayo sa akin.
Yeah.
Rebecca?
Okay, ako din. Same with Dana, I'm an only child. But nung college pa lang po, kasi I'm from Mintal before, and I'm going to school sa Ateneo. And ang class ko is 9 p.m. natatapos, college pa lang ako. So, I was forced to to go sa dormitory. So, nag-dorm na po ako since college pa lang. And then, after that, umuwi ako sa amin. Pero, when I was in law school, kailangan na po kasi ng focus. Alam niyo po yan, attorney. So, nag-live alone na naman ako when I started law school. And, yun na po. I think, trust lang talaga. Pero ako naman, marami na akong kasalanan sa parents ko. Marami na akong nangyay. Pero at the end of the day, iyak pa rin ako, dada, ganun pa rin. At the end of the day, sorry pa rin ako, and I still look for my mom when I'm sick, ganun. So, hindi, I know you're a father, sir. Ilang taon na po ba yung anak niyo, sir? CPA? Kaedad lang kami, 27. So, at the end, uwi pa rin yan sa inyo, sir. Lalo na pag may sakit. Tawag pa rin yan. I need you, ganun. So, no need to worry naman sa parents kasi you will always have a close relationship with your children kahit na we're far away from you. Ganun.
Alright, so that's about it for our segment we called Open Mic. Now, right before we go on to another surprise segment, I think I had to ask this question because you're fully aware that, of course, we have a new officer in charge of the Davao City Tourism Operations Office, which appears to be, kakilala ko lang din, since ABS days pa siya, si Kuya Willenito Tormes Jr. But, of course, as your reign goes to an end by March, what can you contribute now with the collaboration with Willenito Tormes Jr.? Start with Katriana.
Congratulations, no, Direk Will, Sir Will. I mean, I can't believe you're the new OIC kasi we've been, without an OIC for the longest time, and parang I'm glad that right now there's someone to lead the CTOO of Davao City. So, I'm very happy about that. Of course, ngayon na less than 2 months na lang po, or around 2 months before our reign ends. We're very excited. We've actually met with him yesterday officially for the first time ever since he was in office, and we've started planning on how we can contribute or help sa next na Mutya ng Dabaw pageant, and also sa Araw ng Davao Festival. So, you guys, stay tuned. You guys will see more about that very soon.
Dana, I know you don't want to spill the tea. Okay.
Of course, no, congratulations to Sir Will. I've been, actually, nakasama ko siya USEP days pa lang, no? Oo. He was one of the judges during my first ever pageant. And then, that's why it was a full circle moment for me during Mutya ng Dabaw, because he directed the Mutya ng Dabaw, no, 2025. And we just hope, no, na it could have been earlier, no, na sana earlier na nagkaroon ng OIC ang CTOO para maximize namin yung platform, no, na nabigay sa amin. But nevertheless, everything happens for a reason. We're just forward looking, no, to whatever activities that Sir Will be asking from us with the more or less 2 months, no, na natitira sa reign namin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rebecca?
Yeah. Ako naman, just stay tuned. Yun lang. Maraming gagawin si Sir Will. Yun lang. Abang-abang lang tayo.
Yeah. We'll look forward to it because as far as I know, 3 OICs ang naabutan ninyo during your reign. Jennifer Romero, Jonah Margaret Presto, and now Willenito Tormes Jr. Yeah, that's the fact. And now we go on to the last segment, a surprise segment. I think you are aware during the Grand Coronation Night, which is called Like or Dislike. Well, I know this is going to be a special one because I will share some topics that I have in mind. And I have some cards. It's either you like or dislike with the following topics I'm going to share. Andam na ba mo, ladies?
Andam na.
Okay, so that's like, dislike, or in the middle. So let's go on first with the first topic I should good ask. Here it is. It's going to be a difficult one, which I think about it. A debatable one. Same-sex marriage. A like or a dislike? Oh, everyone agrees. Okay. So, we'll answer Mutya. Rebekah Gail Celis, why you like?
Yeah, so for me, same-sex marriage is all about the rights, not about the... kasi I'm also a Christian. So, as a Christian, we believe that marriage is... we believe in the sanctity of marriage. Yeah, but we also are for the rights of the people. So, let's give them... in order na wala tayo discrimination in any gender, let's give them the civil rights that they need para makaproceed po sila. Luwi magud kayo when you become hospitalized and then imong partner dito walay mabuhat. So let's give them that. Sample lang to siya.
Katriana, why you like?
Actually, that makes very sense, no? Like, in that aspect, no? Parang, hindi ka official spouse, so, hindi ka yung nasa emergency contact. So, nice to know. But ako kasi, parang ang nasa isip ko is, I'm really for love wins. Like, I'm a hopeless romantic. Like, I love love. I just love the idea of love and how, how unconditional it is, how so many things are this way because of love. So, I mean, ayoko yun ipagkait to whoever, no? Regardless, no, if like same-sex marriage or not, love really wins for me.
Dana?
Same, no, I believe that we should have equal opportunities, no, and rights. And for me, same-sex marriage is not a problem, no, as long as, of course, we still parang I think civil, no, of whatever it is that goes along with it. And of course, again, I want that everybody, no, can enjoy legal partnerships, marriage, because life is hard, and let's not make it harder, no, for the people. If they want na meron silang kasama to enjoy life, to face life, and if it means that being married with the same sex, then let's give it to them as well.
Okay. The second topic, it's a debatable one. Divorce, a like or a dislike? Oh, everyone agrees. But we'll go on to the perspective of Mutya. Rebekah? Because you're an attorney.
Ay, spoon, Lord willing. So, why I like divorce? Kasi naman, I am an advocate for survivors of violence and abuse as a first-hand survivor myself. And being in a relationship where you are domestically abused is something that you should be able to walk away from. Hindi dapat natin tinitiis yun. So, we should have divorce.
Okay. Dana? Why you like?
Again, being a product of a broken family, no, I have seen the struggles, no, of growing up with parents that are not okay with each other. So somehow I have seen also the process of annulment and how not really hostile but challenging it is. So I believe that everyone has a right to live life the second time around. Everyone has the right to move forward, no, from whatever it is that they have experienced, especially in marriage. So yes, divorce is okay with me.
Katriana?
Me also, parang, for me, no, parang medyo similar lang naman ang divorce and annulment. Ang mahal lang ng annulment, haba ng process, kailangan mo pa ng psychologist and all that stuff, no? Pero at the end of the day, it's still the same for me, ha? Kasi parang ano bang purpose ng annulment? Really, di ba? It's like para mawala na yung marriage and like you can marry again. I don't know lang, parang annulment hindi pwede sa church, di ba? I'm not sure, attorney, right? I don't know. But like, parang sana naman wag na natin pagpahirapan yung mga tao na nagsa-suffers in a marriage. I mean, for all we know, no, hindi naman natin, let's say we have an abusive partner, hindi naman natin alam sa umpisa na ganyan pala sila. Or maybe like along in a few years, bigla lang sila nagkaroon ng cheating issues or yun nga abusive patterns that we didn't know nung umpisa. And then why should we have to suffer through that, 'di ba? For what? So that's why I'm for divorce.
Okay. The third topic, I would like to put it in context actually. The former Mutya ng Dabaw 2010 and the former Miss Philippines year 2019, Janelle Sotti, became a celebrity and showing skin off. I'm sorry I had to say this, but the topic which I would like to ask, showing skin in a movie, beauty queens to show provocatively in a movie, a like or a dislike?
Sir, can I ask? Like, how provocatively?
Showing skin, scenes of anything you can imagine. Oh, very skeptical.
Ay, nawakan ko na yung dama. Lahi na siya.
I will not specify, but it starts with the letter V.
Okay.
If you know why you're skeptical, Katriana?
For me kasi, no, it's, I wanna give an example. For example, hindi ako nag-discriminate kasi ng sex workers, for example. For me, like, if they have to do that to survive, I mean, I don't blame them at all, and I completely understand. If it's the same thing for Janela, then okay. As long as, no, she's not hurting anyone in the process, she's not hurting herself, hindi siya napilitan, and as long as it's, hindi labag sa loob niya ginagawa niya, then whatever, do what you need to do.
Yeah. Rebecca?
I had to do a little research ko sa June. But anyway, now that I see it, why discriminate naman no sa mga trabaho ng mga tao? I think in the middle lang answer ko kasi I do not totally like it. Like, if personally, ako yung pabuhatan, marag maulaw ko. Kay, nakapit ko yung mga insecurities. But if they have the capability to do it, the confidence to do so, and if moto ilang panginabuhi mo, ilang pangwarta, then go.
Dana?
Yeah, same, no. That's why in the middle ang answer ko, honestly, because I'm not that aware of the topic and the question is somehow vague for me. But in the middle, because first, yun nga, being a celebrity in general, parang pangarap naman din natin maging artista. pero but for me, not that way for me. I cannot do it personally. But again, if for practically wise, no, there's a lot of, again, things happening in the world. If that's the means, no, for her to put food on the table, then it's okay. There's no problem with that at all. Again, as long as she's willingly into it, no, parang gusto niya yun mangyari or yun yung gusto niyang means of livelihood, then it's okay. Walang problema yun.
Okay. We go on to the fourth topic. I think one of the debatable ones in the pageantry, the inclusion of the LGBTQIA+ community in a women's pageant, a like or a dislike? Ooh. Why you all like? Rebecca?
So as I've said earlier, it's going to be about the merits, your performance, not your gender, that will define how you won. So if you identify as a woman, then we will see you as a woman.
Dana?
Like for me, because I think it has the same parang concept naman of the question earlier, no, if we allow transgender women to join pageants for women. I believe that pageantry in general is there to become a platform for all of the candidates, no, to showcase themselves, not only physically or being a woman, but again, the advocacy, no, what their purpose is and what's their why, no, in joining that pageant. So as long as they believe that they're purposeful enough to join that pageant, then I think that there is no problem with that at all. No, being in the LGBTQIA+ community, joining women's pageant.
Katriana?
So just the same as what they said, no. I mean, okay lang talaga as long as they represent themselves well. They're joining because of a genuine heart. If you ask me kung like sports competition siya, I will say no. Kasi at the end of the day, parang magkaiba naman na yung biology ng men and women. But this is a beauty pageant. And so yun nga, if you identify as a woman and you're not hurting anyone in the process, then it's really okay.
Okay. The last topic which I like to have, but although I don't know if it is applicable to Dana Gabriel with this topic, either a like or a dislike, I think this will be a challenging one. Love sa uyab over love of the career you wanted. A like or a dislike?
Love sa uyab? Love sa uyab versus
Yes.
career?
Versus career, like na siguro.
Oh!
Ay, love sa uyab?
Hindi kasi baka
kaya ka
buhayin ng boyfriend mo.
sige. Kaya niya ako buhayin.
Okay. Nagsama. Oh my God, nagsamat good. So, why in the middle, Dana?
Okay. Kasi pangarap ko na maging Pilates wife na lang. Parang housewife lang ako nag-aalaga. Kaya exactly. I mean, kidding aside, no. Somehow it's my parang not really goal, parang a dream. Parang something that I can consider, no, in the case na, for example, in the future if I'll get married, I can parang commit myself or submit myself, no, to my future family, no, serve my family, serve my children, serve my husband, despite the academic parang credentials that I have, no, and then my business. Maybe I can somehow sacrifice all of that for the sake of my family, no, for the betterment of my family. But given the fact that my husband can provide for us, no? But if not, then it's okay. I mean, it's okay. It's not, yeah, I can do 50-50. Bitaw, tinood, bitaw, di ba? For example, if dili niya kaya ma-provide, then of course, I cannot give up my career, no? I can still work hard, no, for the family, for it to work and for us to survive. So that's why it's in the middle.
Okay. Katriana?
As a business partner and love interest.
Actually, no, I'm business partners with my boyfriend of more than 4 years already. But ever since before we met, I've always been so entrepreneurial na. And so, I just know that kaya ko siyang i-balance. Like, there's nothing wrong with loving someone, being in a relationship, and at the same time working on your business or working on your career. It's really all about priorities and how you manage your time. And I'm such a type A person rin eh. So parang, I feel like, yeah, I can't just sit down and do nothing. Diba? Anong gagawin ko? Mahalin lang siya my whole day? Natitingnan ko lang ba siya? Diba? Parang, what am I gonna do? So yeah, that's my thing.
Rebekah?
Sige, ako naman, for the past year, may experience kaming dalawa that really defined our relationship. They both know that, and you'll get to know that soon. But I think love sa uyab over career, you have to prioritize yourself then at the same time. Pero kung kaya jud ko niya buhion, di ba? kanang no holds barred na pagbuhi kanang ugma palitan ko Land Cruiser. Di ba? Pero kung dili pa kaya, then in the middle sata.
Okay.
So yeah.
Looks like it's really a tricky segment. But anyway, as we're about to end, we have one last question pahabol ra gyud, no? Wala joke ko kabalo nganong magpahabol pa ni si Ruben Dongsal. Go on sa
Okay.
imong pangutana.
Dili na siya yes or no. Dili na siya like or dislike. Ano ba yung admirable na age na mag-settle down yung sa babae? Kamong tulo. Kung sabay sitting niyo sa inyong kung sabay age ninyo gusto mo mag-settle down.
Ako na lang mauna. Sige.
Ako, sir, share lang ako, sir. When I was in high school, namod ko yung life plan. Oh, ay, magod ko. Oo, alam ko na, dapat at 20 years old, graduate na ko college. Pagka 23 na ako, na ko'y balay. Pagka 26, mag-minyo na ko, ana. So, kayo ko. Tapos, napod ko yung mga plan B, hanto, di lang hinoon. So, napod ko sa plan B, karon sir, kay doktor man ang first. Hindi naman din ako kaya tusukan akong sarili. So, nag-lawyer na lang ta. So, for me, ang settling down jud na age is age 26 to 27. Kay I work man good with my mom sa school, and makita gyud nako na ang difference good sa bata na gipanganak og karon og kanang at a later age. So, and makita po na ko ang struggle sa parents. Karon man gani, sir, sakit naman gani akong likod. Kanang magtindog og dugay, sakit na ako likod. Unsa na magukod-gukod kog bata pag 40 na ko. So, mo ko ang life goal. And yeah, I think the girls also have their own So what do you think? Interview rounds.
Honestly, naman gud tayo koan, parang meron tayong own goal. Actually, kami yun ako. Kaso lang, wala lang ko'y binyuan. Nga na ba? I mean, naman good ko'y na tayo ideal age, no? Like, for example, honestly, I am already ready to settle, no? Emotionally, financially wise. But it's just that, wala man ko'y binyuan, sir. So, saan mo na? So, naay factor sa reality check ba na despite sa imong plans, na somehow different ang plans ni Lord. So, but for me, no, ideal age to settle is now. Yeah. The time is now. Ano, sure.
Sunod mong tanong si Carmen po talaga.
Ako naman rin, also, when I was younger, no, although not siguro as concrete as your timeline, pero naisip ko rin before na parang, okay, dapat at 25, I'm already married and I have my first kid. Pero like, right now, I'm turning 27 already, tapos, ang goal ko lang talaga right now is sana I get settle down before 30 and like, maybe get pregnant before 30. Kasi may biological clock kasi talagang girls, like, which is kind of sad, but like, yun din yung hinahabol ko kasi I really want to be a mom someday. Like, I completely understand there are some women who want to be child-free. I mean, who wants sometimes, di ba, minsan maisip mo, why would you want to bring a child in this world with everything that's been happening? Pero, ako, personally, I really want to be a mom someday. So, sana, before 30, I am able to settle down na. So, if my boyfriend's watching, you have 3 years left. You have 3 years left.
Nama ko'y lapel. Okay. Akong may tubag, I invoke my right against self-incrimination. Ito. Right. Senate hearing naman eh. Yeah, right. So I think that's about it. But right before we end this interview, I think we don't want na maroon ng momentum as you will do your farewell walk soonest. But do you have a final message and gratitude to those who have supported you since the beginning of your reign? Because I am already a witness of it since your grand coronation last year. Let's go on first and foremost with the owner of Pristine Paradigm, Katriana Batu. Not Batu, Batu.
Well, thank you so much, to everyone who's been instrumental to my journey to winning a crown. I honestly didn't expect. I was the only first timer when I joined, and I had no prior pageant experience. I really only carried the genuine heart to serve, and kind of like na lang din. Maybe one of my dreams as a child to like experience a pageant. So thank you to Mutya ng Dabaw for being inclusive. So thank you to my handler, my mentor, my team, my glam team for believing in me, for investing in me and thinking na kaya ko. And thank you to my friends, my family, and all the support that I've got. And thank you so much to the Mutya ng Dabaw org and the City Tourism Operations Office for making all of this possible for us.
Yes. Dana Gabrielle Tautho, the project manager of Bridge to Reef.
So, ending our reign dislike. Yeah, exactly, we're not ready, no. It's actually bittersweet jud siya, no. Feeling ako dili lang ni sa mo about to the past queens as well, no. But ana man jud na we are just given a year, no, to serve the city. So I'm so thankful, no, for the opportunity for me and thanking myself, no, for saying yes to joining Mutya ng Dabaw again, because it really opened a lot of opportunities for me. I met a lot of people along the way, and I met, of course, my Mutya sisters. No, there were a lot of things that I've learned from them. Most especially, thank you to the City Tourism Operations Office for giving us this platform to realize our causes, to put our purpose and advocacies in reality. Of course, also my GLAM team for pushing me multiple times to join again. And to everyone, no, to everyone that has believed in our capabilities being Mutya ng Davao, and of course the judges siguro. Salamat po sa boto for making us here, no. At yun lang. And yun na, abangan nyo na lang ang mga future activities namin, and we hope to see you all this year in this year's Mutya ng Davao.
Last but far from least, better thank me because I have the radar. Because you won. Rebekah Gail Celis.
Your predictions are always on point.
Yay!
Diba? Alright. Alright! Ayun! So, yeah. See with them, no, my Mutya sisters, I'm very grateful to have met not just Yana, Dana, Angel, Ibon, but all the candidates, no, kay naka-form jud mig friendship na even after the pageant, friends gihapon ming tanan. And even after our reign, I think we will remain friends and sisters. So grateful ko ana, and grateful jud ko sa opportunity na gihatag sa ko as a city, especially sa mga tao na nag-believe sa ko. I wouldn't be here. That's why the Padayon movement was actually formed, Sir Carlo, kay always ginaingon sa kuha katong time na feel na ko dili ko madaog, feel na ko kanang down kay ko ana, people just say padayon lang. And that's why the Padayon movement was formed. Because of you, nahimo na ko akong advocacy, and because of you, nako diri karon, naami diri karon. Grateful kaayo mi sa City Tourism Office, sa LGU as a whole, no, for our sweldo. And kidding aside, bitaw grateful kay mi sa opportunity to serve. Not everyone has this, not everyone will be given this opportunity. So yeah, that's just it. And the rest will be in our final walk. Thank you.
Yes. Bawal ispilangti of this March ay ng farewell walk. But pag-abot sa March, in the mid-March, mailan ninyo ang inyong mamahimong mga successor. But I'm not sure if my prediction will be correct, as I don't know who will be crowning. But kani, Rebekah, last na lang yun na kung pangutan na. For in general, dili lang si Katriana o si Dana, ikaw lang ang makatubag ani. What will be the message to your future successor? We do not know who it is, in fulfilling her responsibility as the Ambassadress of Davao City and for the Mutya ng Davao 2026.
Well, padayon lang yun. No matter what happens, when people tell you that you can't do this or you can't do that, imong advocacy is too far, good, or it's too big to do, or wala kay budget. Ako, na-experience ako na personally, karon ako na-discover na naaday financial support ang City Gov. So, nag-ako lang ko. I know sila po.
Financial support.
Wala talaga.
Wala, sir. Like, out of pocket na siya, no? Out of pocket na mo projects, sir. But recently, gi-offeran me na they will support us kasi may stable na OIC. But, yun nga. So
may word po na may pera ka.
Yung sweldo mo, babalik mo lang sa tao.
Kapag marunong ka maghanap ng sponsor. Yeah.
Wala
it
po.
was kind of hard for us to actually do.
Kasi
although Attorney Presto was there, she was also very busy po with other things. So, masking mag-ask, may maulaw po, may mga tana, ma'am, kay busy magod siya. So, among ginabuhat is, amuan na lang sa, anyway, kalipay man po na mo, extra na lang man po jud ang kwarta na ginahatag sa syudad. Ang amo jud nadagan is ang price atong atong March 15. But anyway, jokes aside, no, ang akong message sa next Mutya, I don't know who you are, wala pa tayo screening, but I know that you will do a very great job because kami, even though wala mi OIC, we tried our best and I know that you already have the best right now kay Sir Will palang daan. So, you're already doing a great job. Keep going lang yun. And no matter what happens, don't forget your why. Yeah. And always remember who you are when you join Mutya.
Yes, and with that, thank you so much to the reigning Mutya ng Davao 2025, Rebekah Gail Celis, with her court, Diwa ng Davao 2025, Dana Gabrielle Tautho, and Pag-asa ng Davao 2025, Katriana Batu. But right before we end today's interview, I will have this privilege to give this
After this journey, do you have any plans to another pageantry na mas high level?
Not right now.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Opinion na lang.
Retire na. Age limit na ni ma'am.
Okay.
So you're stuck. Miss JB, kami kasi ang only media na nag-umpisa doon sa press con ng Miss World. Yeah.
Kay JB Lee.
JB Lee. Okay. Alright. Are we good?
Okay na.
Okay, sige. So, right before we wrap up today's interview, I will give the privilege, and although na overtime na ta, but I wanted to give this, I will have to read this first. The Certificate of Appreciation. This Certificate of Appreciation is hereby given to for the invaluable and heartfelt contribution by sharing of stories and experiences during the Kadangpan Digital or one-on-one heart-to-heart interview program. Given this very day, the release of the broadcast, January 24, 2026, the year of our Lord, at Drip and Dip Cafe, on the corner Inigo Street, Davao City. I think Katriana will have a separate interview with me soonest, as she will share her own story because in general, kay pauman naman na ilang rain. Yeah. So I will give first to Katriana Batu. So next, same goes for the Certificate of Appreciation to Dana Gabrielle Tautho, ENP.
Wow! Wait,
Told you. With image Jude.
With picture Jude.
Yeah. And last but far from least, the same goes to Attorney Rebekah Gail Celis.
Thank you, Attorney
Yes. Yes. Yan ang uban man good kay walay picture pero kanon with pictures. Signed by me, yours truly.
Thank you.
O pasalamatan sa nato ang venue natong gigamit karon mao ang Drip and Dip Cafe located at Anda Corner Inigo Street, Davao City, where it is we already used this venue in several times, and as far as Dana and Rebekah remembers, I hope I will bring Katriana soonest with a separate interview. So, sorry kayo, Sir Will, no? Kay ako nang kawat anang ilang oras. But anyway, this wraps up this edition of our one-on-one heart-to-heart interview. Kini ang inyong ubos nga alagad, ang inyong kadangpan, Carlo Lawyer. Daghang kayo salamat ug maayong adlaw kaninyong tanan amping permente. Once again, we would like to greet everyone mandatorily. Mabuhay ug madayaw! Woo!